All right, so the trade deadline and the All-Star break is fastly approaching. We're currently in the month of June, looking to make some moves, of course, before we do at that deadline. But right now, the Nationals are playing some good baseball. We're hovering around first right now in the NL East. As of right now, it's really just a two-team race between us and the Miami Marlins for that NL East championship. So hopefully we get it again in this series. So far, we've only won the NL East once, and that was last season. Hopefully we can get it again this year. But we're doing well to close out the month of June. I'm going to look at some trades in today's episode. I mean, hell, you saw it in the thumbnail and you saw it in the title. New shortstop being added to the squad now. We'll see it in a second, but first, Alex Verdugo being traded for Colson Montgomery and Marco Luciano. So Verdugo goes from Arizona to Cleveland. Interesting. I think the Diamondbacks just got Verdugo too, and they ship him off in his first season with the squad. As we're going to be taking on the Cubs here, we'll lose the first, lose the second, win the third, and the fourth we will win. Heading into this Orioles series, which is going to be the series we're going to be playing in today's episode. We're a half game above the Marlins right now in the NL East, and the Mets from the Phillies, and then the Atlanta Braves. And of course, the Marlins are leading the wild card race. And now, as we get into this one, we are 54-39, taking on the 37-56 Baltimore Orioles. On the mound tonight for your Nationals will be Edward Cabrera. It is a cloudy day tonight here in Baltimore between, of course, the Nats and the O's. But let's get into this trade we made. Okay, we're trading for Dansby Swanson. Now, okay, Swanson, the former Diamondback, the former Brave, currently in the Rays. We're going to trade AJ Minter, Cam Robinson, and Braden Boissoir, I don't know, for Dansby Swanson. Okay, so Minter was horrible. He had an ERA of 8. Swanson hasn't been that good this season. He bounced 224, but I still think he can make an impact and he can take some of the pressure off of Brady House. And also, folks, go make sure to check out our Diamond Dynasty video we posted yesterday featuring the man himself, Nick Castellanos. And also, go make sure to follow us on the socials, Greedo Plays by T over there on Instagram and TikTok, and the Greedo Plays over there on Twitter. Joe Rock making the start tonight for the O's. ERA of 3.88 over 18 games pitched so far this season. Mookie Betts comes up first on the 3-1, and Betts will walk to kick off this game. But yeah, I think Swanson helps up the squad a little bit. Now, again, he doesn't hit all that well as Juan Soto's going to hit one to right field. That ball's going to get down. Mookie's going to head to third. But Brady House has been god-awful this year. Like, you think 224 is bad at Swanson? House is batting like 216, 214. We'll see. I think Swanson's better defensively too. So again, he's on an expiring deal. It's only 1 year left in the deal as Lane Thomas up the middle. Okay, with 2 outs, the Lane train comes through. Perfect up the middle. Gonna make this 1-0 as he scores Mookie Betts. Austin Martin will then strike down the changeup down by Joe Rock. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Again, pitching is Edward Cabrera. ERA 4.42 so far in the season for him. 9-4 record for Edward over 17 starts. But again, with Swanson, I don't think the risk is all that high because we're going to move on. We're going to move on from AJ Minter no matter what. I think looking at the league and looking at all the teams who would be willing to move a shortstop, the Rays were obviously number 1 on that list because they have Wander Franco. So that one's going to be in the corner. That's going to be Marcelo Mayer on the hit. He'll pick up a double. Of course, the Rays have Franco, but they would actually be DHing Franco to play Dansby Swanson as well, which is kind of ridiculous. So we took that off their hands as that one's blasted to first. There goes Vladdy, who runner moves over to third. Huge spot. 2 outs in the inning for Heston Kjerstad. Okay, 1-2 pitch. He's batting 330 in the season. He'll hit one on the ground. Dansby Swanson, though, his first play as a Nat will be a put out right there. We'll go to the top of the second here because Dansby at the plate. I mean, he's got 81 power against lefties. His contact's 59. He's going to pop out into center, though, to the O's center fielder in Kyle Stowers. In comes Keibert Ruiz in the 1-2. Ruiz going to pull on left field. He has been the subject of a lot of trade talk recently. We'll see about him in the near future. Probably trade deadline coming up in 2 episodes. Keibert, though, with a 1-out double. We'll see if we move him or not. Eric Guevara now in the 2-1 going to hit a fastball into center field. That one is going to be caught out there by Stowers. So Keibert stays put at second for Mookie Betts on the 3-1 pitch. Betts flies a fastball deep left field. Of course, they've extended the fence here at Camden Yards. That one's up, and it's still gonna get out. Deep fly for Mookie Betts. Betts gonna make it 3-0 in this game. See you later. Mookie Betts' 14th of the season, goes 411 feet, and again, it gives the Nationals a 3-run lead here against the Baltimore Orioles. Big fly for Mookie with 2 outs in the inning, and now it brings up Juan Soto on the 3-1 pitch. Soto, who in real life, I mean, today was a big day for the Nationals, kind of. It was an off day, obviously, but you know, the report that Soto got offered a deal by Hector Gomez, or Hector Gomez said that Soto got offered a deal. The report was $425 million over 13 years. Now, that would be like 33 a year for Juan, which would make him the second highest paid player in the MLB or MLB history. Now, if he wouldn't take that, we'll talk about that in a second, if, you know, why he wouldn't take that or not. But as that one's going to be hit over the head of Austin Martin, actually, so the O's going to verse the first and second as we get back to the game. But I mean, now they're saying this report's not real. I mean, Jesse Dougherty, I think his name is saying that, that's not an accurate statement and the deal wasn't actually made. I don't know, or the offer wasn't sent out to Soto, and who knows with Scott Boras now as his agent, as the O's are going to have him loaded, as Cabrera's going to walk the 9-hole spot. 3-1 pitch, and we're going to get lucky. Cabrera is going to get Daniel Castro to pop out to Austin Martin. The Nats still up 3-0 as we go to the top of the third. In comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the 3-1 pitch. Vladdy in the right center field. That ball is carrying, going back on his right fielder, and it's gone. Vladimir Guerrero gonna put the second home run on the board tonight for the Nationals. Vladdy from the 3 spot gonna take him deep. His 16th of the season, 413 feet. Guerrero now got the average up to 260. He's gonna make this one 4-0 for the Nationals, as the former MVP and Franmil Reyes will now head to the plate on the 1-1 pitch. Joe Rock deals. Reyes straight on the ground to third baseman, and Adam Frazier will be the first out of the inning. So yeah, if Soto didn't take that deal, and if, say that report was true, right? And Soto's still not taking that deal, he's not coming back, dude. He's done playing for the Nationals. Like, after his contract's up, if he wouldn't accept that deal from the Nats, who are notorious for not spending money, right? I mean, we couldn't offer Harper anything, which, given it worked out in the long run, well, not in the long run, for one season, because we got Corbin instead. And Corbin, if we're being honest, probably the Nationals wouldn't have won the World Series without Patrick Corbin. But, the Nationals didn't want to offer Harper a deal. Keibert Ruiz going to fly out to end at the top of the third. We gotta, capitalize on bringing Soto back. I don't care he's been bad this season. You gotta lock him up for the long term. And his contract doesn't, turn into something like Steven Strasburg's got right now, or at least what Strasburg's dealing with as a player. I hope Strasburg gets better soon. And then, maybe Patrick Corbin's gonna turn things around. He was excellent in his last start. I was really happy for Patrick Corbin. I like Patrick Corbin, unlike a lot of Nationals fans, but hopefully Patty Ice gets it together, and hopefully we get our best lefty back. Is okay. Eric Guevara back to the game. Huge shot in the left field. Joe Rock just gave up a home run to Eric Guevara. The Puerto Rican god, he's a contact guy who likely will be an all-star this season, considering all the National League center fielders are terrible. Eric Guevara, 463 feet. That's the furthest this man's ever hit a baseball. His 13th of the season. Guevara, man. He's only 21 years old. The guy's gonna be good, man. He's kind of everything we thought Christian Vaquero was gonna be, but still, Christian Vaquero is 21 years old, and that guy's gonna be really good in the future, too. I mean, hell, I'm just saying, in this version of things in the video game, we've locked up Juan Soto for 13 years. That future outfield with Soto, Guevara, and Vaquero is gonna be nasty, as Soto is going to walk. We're still in the 4th inning here, but runners on first and second, and Vladdy grounds straight into a double play. So, okay, he's gonna take him off the back. Never mind. So, 1 gone in the inning, runners in the corners for Franmil Reyes. Reyes up the middle. There's your double play turn for Baltimore. Shortstop over to second, over to first. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Up for the O's will be Jonathan Schoop. Back, of course, here in Baltimore. He's going to fly out to Eric. Oh, no, okay. I thought Guevara was going to get there. He doesn't. So Schoop's on first base for Kyle Stowers on the 1-2. Stowers going to hit one in the left field. Now Baltimore's got back-to-back base hits off of Edward Cabrera. In comes Adam Frazier on the 3-1. He walks. So Baltimore's got it loaded again for Jalen Miller on the 1-2, though. Miller's going to strike out. So 1 gone in the inning. We're a pitch away. Here comes Baldwin. He's going to hit one to the ground and fly it over to short to Swanson. Swanson to Cabrera. The Nats turn 2, and Baltimore again leaves them loaded. We kick off the top of the 5th with the Lane train and Lane Thomas. And I hate to say this, but it might be coming to an end for Lane Thomas here at the Nationals. It might. I hate doing it, but Lane's on a pretty big contract, given he's an 87 overall, but Andy Pages is playing real well this season. Don't get me wrong, Lane's playing well too. He's batting 290, but especially with Vaquero coming up as Dansby Swanson gets his first hit as a National. Gonna hit one down the right field line. Dansby Swanson's on with a 2-out double. Runner in scoring position now for Keibert Ruiz, and the 1-2. Ruiz gonna get popped down the fastball down. So I'm just saying there is a possibility that Thomas might be traded, especially if we do look to move Ruiz. Batting 250. If we look to move Ruiz and Thomas in a package deal, we could probably get whatever catcher we would want. I'm looking at Adley Rutschman. Salvi's kind of old at this point in his career. I don't even know if he's still in the league. Is Eric Guevara's going to charge in? Oh my goodness, what a play, Eric Guevara. Going back to first. Double him up. Yes, sir, Eric Guevara. Let's go, dude. The defense out of Guevara is pure insanity, but when you look at the catchers in the league, Salvi's still playing. He's old. He's an 83 overall playing for the Rockies. He's 35 years old. He's still got power, but do we really want him? Then you look at the other catchers in the league. I mean, the top guys are Will Smith, but who, I would kind of like, and I'm going to think about trading, Keibert back to the Dodgers for Will Smith. But I mean, even Will Smith can't hit lefties all the way. He's just a righty guy. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, there is going to be a hit for Baltimore. Swanson dives to no avail. Tyler Stevenson's pretty good, so maybe I can look at a deal for him. Luis Campuzano, I just don't think it's all that great, and I don't like Campuzano's swing going all the way back to the Padres franchise back in MLB 20 of the show. And then you got guys like Harry Ford on the Mariners and like Corey Lee. Rushman might not be bad, but there's just not many good catchers. Maybe Carson Kelly, who's on the Blue Jays, I would think about. But again, just the catcher pool isn't very good. So by the way, Genesis Cabrera's now in the game, and the Orioles have got him on first and second, but they might just strand him again. Gonna go for the double play. Runner beats out at first, so they're gonna be on the corners with 2 outs for Jalen Miller on the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 up and in. My goodness, Baltimore cannot bring in any damn runs in this game. We go to the top of the 7th. Vladdy can hit one in left field. He'll be on with that pitch inside. Takes a changeup in left. Framil Reyes down the 1-1. No doubter. Oh yeah, get off me, baseball. Framil Reyes straight away center field. Gonna make it 7-0. It is just a pure beatdown tonight here in Baltimore. The Nats are taking over because Framil Reyes is his 23rd home run of the season. He's been excellent since he's returned from injury. Got the average up to about 270. He's hit 24 home runs in the season. And Framil Reyes, the former National League MVP again, makes it 7-0. 2 outs now for Dansby Swanson. He's gonna hit one relatively well into right field, but that one is going to be caught. So we now move on to the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitching for the Nats will be Dave Malone. Now, you probably don't even know who Malone is. I don't blame you. He's one of our pitching prospects that we've brought up. He's our long reliever now on this team. He's not very good. His ERA is 7, but he's going to get a strikeout right there. And if there's any game he can pitch, it's this game against the Orioles, because also, if you go 3 innings, you pick up a save no matter what to close out a ball game. So Malone's trying for that. He's going to pick up the 3rd out the inning right there. So we now move to the bottom of the 8th. Malone's got to run around first, but there's going to be a double play ball. Guerrero over to Swanson. Swanson to Malone. 2 gone in the inning, and now up for the Orioles will be Adam Frazier on the 2-1 pitch. Malone deals fastball up and in. That one's going to be popped to Dansby Swanson. So Malone is through 2 shutout innings of baseball. Let's see if we can get a 3rd. But first, we go to the top of the 9th. Austin Martin up with 2 outs. He swung apparently. I don't know. But we go to the bottom of the 9th. Malone still pitching for the Nats. That ball's flying to right center field, but no need to fear. Eric Guevara is here. 1 gone in the inning. Up for the O's will be Daniel Castro. Castro on the ground. It bets over to Swanson. Swanson to Guerrero. That's going to do it. It was just pure domination tonight here in Baltimore for the Washington Nationals. They're going to win this one 7-0. They will split this 2-game set with the Baltimore Orioles. And again, Baltimore just had no answers for the offensive production tonight of the Nationals. And really, when it truly mattered, the Orioles couldn't bring any runners when they had them in scoring position. Edward Cabrera shut them down. Same with Dave Malone. And actually, the Orioles out-hit us. You don't see this line often. 7-11-0 for the Nats. 0-11 or 12-1 for the Orioles. They out-hit us by 1, and they had 12 hits, and they couldn't plate 1 run. Absolutely ridiculous, but it's not our problem. We're still winning games. We are now 55-39 here in 2026. So, folks, thank you all for watching episode number 91 of the Washington Nationals franchise mode here on MLB 22 The Show. If you haven't done yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below. Let's get to 11K. We're like 105 subscribers away, give or take. So let's get to that 11,000 subscriber mark. Hit that subscribe button again if you haven't yet. Hit that like button down below as well, and go follow us on socials. Greedo Plays YT over on IG and TikTok. So folks, thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.